was so excited. Now, normally she'll roll into the kitchen and get her something to drink or something at night or whatever. She called me on the phone. Oh, I can't roll into the kitchen because I got the lady was watching. Fanny's supposed to come on and talk about.
Oh, you were waiting for her to come on too, Molly?
She was waiting for the indictment.
They all were waiting, even the news people. They had it all planned. They put the flags up. They was waiting for her to come on out.
So I said,
give her announcement.
Why don't you just roll to the kitchen and turn the TV on in the kitchen? Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that.
But she didn't want to miss the lady coming out moment.
Mom, what did you end up doing, Mom? Did you end up going to the kitchen or what?
I listened to her in there.
She waited for that lady to come on and go off before she went to the kitchen.
We all were waiting for that lady.
I wasn't waiting on that lady.
I was.
I didn't care. I told y'all exactly what that lady was gonna do.
Breaking news. You interrupted my 10 o'clock news.
I told you.
For me to see breaking news, I went, what's happening?
I told you she was gonna do a RICO. She big on RICOs in Georgia.
I wanted to
RICO. She treats you like a gang. He is a gang leader. He is old. They call him old thug instead of young thug. He's old thug. And she's coming after him and his group of shenanigans, just like she came after Young Thug and all of his shenanigans.
Yeah, when they were, as they're waiting, every commentator, every news person, they give their update. They give their opinion. Whatever. And they said her last case where she did RICO charges was the Georgia or something school district or school system. She came down hard on them and used the same RICO charges. So they said she's very familiar with this process,
right?
And the way she's going with this.
I told y'all this man, and this is the one they actually said this is the only one he's afraid of. There's several reasons why he's afraid of it. Number one, because it's a black woman. I know that. He's scared of black women.
Don't get no black men.
Number two, he's scared of the fact that it's local. It's a state. It's not federal. Which means that even if he wins, he can't pardon himself. He can't have the vice president pardon him. He can't do anything because it's a state case. He has to go to the state. And even more so, he has to go locally. And he don't have a chance in Atlanta. Right. Come on. So he's right there. He's nervous. Also, and this is why I think Jack Smith, the FBI, is smart. They let her do the dirty work. They let her be the one to bring all these people.
And she don't mind.
Because Jack didn't want to do that because the FBI wanted to be a smooth, go through real fast, get it done. He could probably get out of it if he wanted to. But they could use all the information that they got. She can use it. See, they tag teaming him.
What you got? Give it to
I
me.
may not use it, but you can use it in your case.
Exactly.
So she pretty much took all the stuff the FBI had, all the tapes. They got more tapes of him talking. He keeps showing the one where he calls the guy and says, give me these votes. I need whatever, 11,000, whatever. And the mega people keep saying that that's the phone call that y'all gonna charge him with.
That's all you got?
That's not it.
Really?
Even though he gets on stage and says that was a perfect phone call, she got phone calls where they're not so perfect.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Orange Nixon. She got you.
And the thing about RICO charges, because she opened the floor for the news people to ask their question. And one question was, are you going to, because 18 people, including Trump. So 18 more people, all the same charge. And they asked, are you going to charge them individually or all together? She said all together. They're being charged all together. And you made a good point.
Helen says on TikTok they need to send him to Rikers Island.
Well, you made a good point about RICO charges because I'm still understanding it. It sounds like even with the gang-related stuff she's doing, pull everybody in. You're going to find the weakest link. Somebody going to talk. They gonna say, what you give me if I tell you stuff?
This is a few things that that he has a problem with her doing these RICO cases. And the same thing Young Thug found out. And the reason why I told y'all that the Kennedy started it because he couldn't get the Godfathers. You don't have to be in the car with somebody who's committing a crime. All I have to do is be able to tie you to the fact that they are doing it either in your gang, your group, or on your behalf. She has all the evidence that everything these people was doing was on his behalf. So even if he comes and says, even what Young Thug said, I didn't know that was happening. That don't fit in a RICO charge. The Godfather can say, he went rogue. I didn't tell him to do that.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
But
they're in your crime family,
yes.
So you gotta pay the price. That's why they created those RICO charges are horrible. If you get caught up in a RICO charge,
Giuliani.
I
laughed when she told me this.
I was watching this attorney. And he knows the history of, because Giuliani's an attorney. He was the mayor and all that.
Exactly, yes.
Giuliani perfected the RICO charge in New York. Mm-hmm. He went beyond Kennedy. And he made it where I don't even care if you didn't know. Like I said, you didn't know nothing about what that gang was doing. You're wearing the colors.
The gang color.
You're going down with that gang.
You're affiliated with them. Definitely, you're going down.
I don't care if you're retired from that gang. You wear the colors. If I see a picture of you with that sign or symbol, when we come after them, we getting you. And Giuliani perfected that. And guess who's the second name on the RICO charge? Giuliani.
Isn't that something? Now you plant a seed and it's coming back. He reaped that. He's reaping it now.
So thanks for perfecting
the RICO charge.
Thank
and
you.
The charge is coming at you, my man.
And I know Fanny's like, thank you. You help us set some legal precedent that we didn't have before because of you big dummy, in New York. Mm-hmm. So what they have, and this is what we said, they got his attorneys texting, all kind of stuff.
There's 18 people going to have different attorneys. So it's going to be a lot of attorneys in this.
And it's different parts of this. Mm-hmm. That's why I said it's all RICO. You may not have had something, like let's say you want like that Harrison guy, the black guy. He's one of the guys that's in there. Mm-hmm. You may not have had anything to do with him getting on the phone and saying, I need more votes. But you're part of the black voters of
black
voices of Republican Party or something. And you said, and you also got an interference with them counting the vote or something along those lines. Mm-hmm. So, but it's all under one umbrella. It's all under one umbrella. So I know right now, and y'all can say I'm racist, those two black people going to be the first two to snitch. I guarantee you, the two black people, and that's probably why she put them on there.
What you want me to say? Yeah,
it's two black people that's in that group.
In that 18.
I guarantee you. Three, you said, Mom? I guarantee you Fanny put 3 black people in there, because when they come in and sit down with your black self in Georgia, she not even gonna have to say nothing. She gonna be just.
Their lawyer's gonna say something. What's the deal? What do you want? What do you want?
She gonna sit across from the table just like this.
They not gonna say nothing. They gonna be quiet because their lawyer gonna talk for them. The lawyer gonna say, "What do you need? What information
if
you need?"
Think for one moment that Orange Nixon is going to go to bat for you, you are out of your black mind.
All 18 of them gonna be thrown under the bus.
I know for a fact all the 3 black ones are.
It's like in the scary movies, the black ones die first. Well, you gotta kill the black people.
We're picking off people on the 19 list. Y'all 3 black people is at the bottom of that totem pole.
In a scary movie, they gonna die first.
Y'all going first. And every black person in their life in Georgia is telling them that.
That's sad.
You are at the bottom of that totem pole.
Oh my God, I had to see that. And she's giving them all to next Friday's date.
First time he has a warrant. Wow. The government never gave him a warrant.
They have to surrender.
They gave him you can show up, let us know, turn yourself in.
Right.
She gave him a warrant. At first, I thought about it because somebody was saying he could blow it off, which he could. Mm-hmm. And I thought about it. I said, in a normal, if this was a normal thing, he wouldn't show up. He would say, go ahead, try me. Try to get me. Try to make me come in. But he got another black woman on the federal side who just last week said it can't be nothing national, international, state, local. If I hear you are in trouble anywhere, I will make sure that you come back here and that you spend time behind bars until your trial. He got a tag team WW wrestling black women after him.
Isn't the what you call it man black too?
Who?
In New York or whoever?
No. Who's black, Ma?
Bragg.
No.
District Attorney Bragg.
Oh, you talking about the district attorney?
Yeah, he's black too.
There's a lady in New York.
Yeah.
Man, I feel sorry for you. So if he don't show up, they're going to issue a warrant for his arrest.
Yes.
And that's going to trigger the federal judge that he talked about like a dog. He talked about both of the black women. Mm-hmm. That's another thing you don't ever. Let me tell you something. And he's had black people work for him.
Well, Omarosa's different.
Omarosa's different.
She's a different breed.
But he has black men that's worked for him. No. You don't mess with no black woman.
I don't know where his mind
What
is
is
at.
wrong with him?
I don't think he's messed with too many black women though.
Maybe that's it.
He does. He knows how to deal with black men.
Nah, man. Look, I'm a black woman.
There's not that many black. If there's a black woman, it's like an Omarosa kind
you
of person.
You do not want to mess with a black woman because we already feel like we at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
We already feel like what? Everything. Our sons is getting shot down, everything. You do not want to mess with a black woman.
And she was clear when she said that. She said, I'm giving all of them until a certain date.
She said next Friday.
They all have to come
by
in.
noon.
Now, she did say they're innocent to proven guilty. She said our job is to prove blah, 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 beyond a reasonable doubt, blah, blah, blah. And that's what she's supposed to, because we are innocent and proven guilty.
You do not bring RICO charges on any level, whether it's state or federal, unless you got a whole bunch of stuff. And it don't even have, this is the part that makes him nervous. With a RICO, it don't even have to be nothing real good. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be like we got you on the phone saying, we heard you say this. We no, you told them. You don't even have to do that. The Godfather goes down with the whole thing.
Thanks to Giuliani, you could just be passing in the hallway and don't even know, just wearing the colors that they are wearing. You could be there that night.
Y'all might as well just have thrown up gang signs. Because that's exactly what's happening right here.
He's the lead, gang.
And the part that I don't understand is the mega people. Mm-hmm. And the Well, I do understand it.
Yeah. Come on.
The Republicans, I understand. The mega people, I don't. Mm-hmm. The Republicans, I understand. You got to stick with him until you hear everything. You know she got stuff coming out, but you got to stick with him until you hear it. Because it's going to destroy your party. So you got to stay with him.
And it's almost like when Giuliani was naming the black lady and the mother, the daughter, and the, it was almost like he was doing, we're doing something dirty, but look at them. They're doing something. Look, don't look at us.
That's under the umbrella of the RICO charge. Some of the people were intimidating those two black women.
Yeah.
And made their lives miserable.
Threatening them. I felt bad for those two ladies.
Trump can go down because somebody threatened those two black ladies. And he may have absolutely nothing to do with that.
But he called their names out.
He actually did call their names out.
Right. And you know from the January...
He's so stupid. He's not even a good godfather. At least a good godfather is like, I haven't said anything. You don't have me saying nothing.
Quiet.
You don't have me on TV. Gotti was probably the dumbest one. John Gotti. He was like him. Always talking, always in the news, always in the media. But most of those godfathers didn't say anything.
They didn't have to.
But they still went down because somebody in their group did something. Uh-huh. So even if he wasn't a moron, which he is, he still could have gone down for not even saying anything. Just because all these people was acting on his behalf.
It was the assumption of him in leadership that they were doing. I told you, I keep thinking of the Few Good Men. Just play with that ego. So you mean to tell me that if you put a charge out there and none of the military guys do it, if they do everything I tell them to do, I don't even have to say anything. They know that I'm in charge.
You can't even get a job at Walmart with one indictment. And he is running for president of the United States. Now, that's my part that I blame the mega people. Mm-hmm. You guys are willing to die on the sword of Trump? Mm-hmm. You don't have nobody else that you can put in place of him?
No.
That's all y'all got?
Well, look at all the other candidates. Who else is...
That's sad.
Who else stirs up stuff? Who else challenges our laws? This man has done a number of things where we got to go to the books and go, oh, there is nothing there about that. He doesn't have to. He didn't file his federal taxes. Oh, there isn't nothing about that. But then there's a lot of things he didn't do that makes our government go checks and balances. Like, oh my God, we never thought we had to put a law there because no one's stirred it up and caused any harm to us.
Here's my thing, and even if, let's just say for the sake of argument, there was no physical evidence. All he kept saying is that they stole the election from me. And all the Republicans and people saying that there's nothing wrong with saying that. There's nothing illegal. It is if you scream fire in a building, in a theater.
Free speech.
Freedom of speech comes to a certain point. Mm-hmm. To me, when those thugs and those treasonous people climbed the walls of the Capitol and kicked in the doors and the windows, mm-hmm. that was to me yelling fire in a crowded theater. Mm-hmm. Because your words sparked them to believe mm-hmm. that Mike Pence could do something that he couldn't. Mm-hmm. And they were saying, hang Mike Pence. Mm-hmm. Where did that come from? Your speech.
Yeah.
So, yes, your freedom of speech can go too far.
And I was thinking, even with that, just to see the other side of that, I can see angry, the government cheated, they cheated on the voting, he really won. And if they wouldn't have never said, hang Mike Pence, still, they're mad at the opposite end of it. Then what made me think crazy with them is that they're even want to hang their own people.
And there were security guards that was getting trampled. And there was a woman that was shot down from Secret Service. Quit acting like all they was doing was walking through the halls and looking at pictures.
Right. And just upset about what's going on with our government and the outcome.
These people actually, and you know what? There's a part of me, I don't know if I can blame them. They actually believe that the election was stolen because of comb over and dye job Giuliani, mm-hmm. vampire Giuliani,
dye job.
And all of these other people who are liars, mm-hmm. who they have showing they put fake electors there. Mm-hmm. They went and looked at the voting machine. That's illegal. Mm-hmm. You can't do that.
But you know what? For some reason, I quickly thought about we got pros. There's good and bad with our government. There's things that our government should be doing and they're not doing. We've always had problems with trusting the government, especially when people of color, Black and brown people are in charge or they're involved in things. The government never trusts us. They always had the FBI looking and Big Brother watching. So there are a lot of people that's living in this country. Yes, they don't trust the government. There are some negative things that's going on. I even think about in the with the terrorist attack, mm-hmm. the fact that because we had some friends who were her husband was a pilot, mm-hmm. and she said he's a Black man. She said he had the hardest time being a pilot for the airlines that's mm-hmm. out there. But these terrorist guys from another country mm-hmm. can come into our country and become pilots, and to the point where they fly the planes into our buildings. So people are already like not trusting the government. They let everybody through.
And I understand
so these people probably are built up like, I don't trust them. Tear that building down. Get Mike Pence.
And that's exactly the reason why I'm not Democrat or Republican. Mm-hmm. I don't like Biden either. And I know my mom don't think that he has something to do with Hunter. Yes, he does. Hmm. They just got to prove it. That's all. You got to prove it. You can talk to your maybe the reason why that y'all probably like Biden because he's not a moron. So if he does have something attached to Hunter, he's not dumb enough like Trump to put it out there. He's not stupid. That's probably why you like, because they can't find nothing. It's like, and you know darn well Obama ain't had nothing. Y'all could kiss my grits with that. They would have found something on him long before he became president. And they still looking for stuff on him.
Remember, they were trying to get at him with the church he was attending in Chicago.
They try to get on him with everything. That's why I don't even entertain anything negative about Obama.
He goes to that church where that man preaches about such and such. Really?
They trying so hard to wrinkle this man. Because they gotta find something. It's like something. We need something on him.
He can't be squeaky clean.
He can't be that.
No one is squeaky clean.
We gotta, and you not for me. You ain't gonna hear nothing.
You have people to show. That's also part of this. The
RICO
people charges.
Trump drives along.
And Mama said there's 3 blacks.
This is all of them. Where's the 3 blacks, Ma? Unless this lady is black. It's 2, Ma.
It's 3 of them.
Where's the 3rd one?
Okay, wait a minute.
Unless she light skinned like your mama.
Because I don't see no other person.
Because my grandmother would look white.
Yeah.
This lady, she the closest.
Yeah.
That might be
she
black.
She has like a light skinned black look.
The rest of these is not this white. They're all white. White. You can't get no whiter than that hairstyle. White.
Misty Hampton.
All right, that's her then.
Oh, she black?
Then that's her.
Oh, Misty?
Yeah, her name Misty.
She was saying each name.
She got an old country black name too.
Misty Hampton.
My thing is...
Well, here's this guy. This the Hamilton guy.
He's over the Black Voices for Trump.
Pull that up so I can see. I have what they... Yeah, go up. Yeah. Harrison Floyd, leader of the Black Voices for Trump. And then Trevion Cootie, whatever her name is. That's the black lady that was next to him. Yeah. Publicist tied to intimidation of election workers. And you think Misty is? You said Misty, Ma?
I don't know what
Misty Hampton is the Coffee County election supervisor. Okay, go back down to them.
My thing is...
If that's the black woman, these other ones, and there's no way this woman is black. She's not black, and she's not black.
Must be that lady.
She's the closest one that could be the 3rd if Mama's saying that. Okay. And none of these men look black. So if you telling the truth, Ma, that it's the 3rd black person, then it's this lady. I know for a fact these 2 is black, and they're going to be the first 2 to snitch.
The lawyers are going to look at the district attorney. They're going to say, what do you need? What do you need?
What you need?
What you want for her to be lesser charges?
Carrie says they need term limits. Too much power. She's right. But I'm going to read what everybody else saying too. But these going to be the first 2 to go down swinging.
You think?
and the
you never know. It might be some of them other ones. They may be weak too.
That's true. Giuliani. Vampire Man.
Oh, God.
Let's see how close he is to him. Because he already squealed on the federal case. Remember they said he walked in there. He didn't say what he talked about, but he went in voluntarily. So he's already a creeper.
He said he called out the name of the mother and the daughter, right?
Well, he said he lied. He didn't say he lied. He didn't tell the truth.
Yeah.
That's the same as a lie, you big dummy.
This man.
So you're right. I'm saying I'm putting it on the black people. They might be stupid. They might be 2 black house Negroes.
They may be
that'll go down with
I believe what I stood.
We're here. The union is here to save you. Oh no, you ain't. You're not gonna take my master's house. They might go down
like Samuel Jackson's character in what was the movie?
Django.
What you want me to? You want me to get a master? I'll shoot him off that horse.
You're right. They might be 2 black house Negroes.
What you want, Trump? I got your back. Don't worry. I'm going. The whole Black Voices for Trump.
You're right.
Is standing strong.
You're right. The Black Voices for Trump. Not only you got me, but you got the whole team behind you, Trump.
Mm-hmm. They got their T-shirts and they little Make America Great hats. Black Voices for Trump.
And Trump will say, I've always liked the blacks. Because he called us the blacks. Remember in his remember in one of his things, his town meetings or whatever that was, and he said the blacks over there. Now why would you stay with somebody calling you the blacks?
Oh my gosh.
The blacks over there. I love y'all. I love black people.
Well, he could have said colored. Michael said the N-word.
Michael Jackson stayed in Trump Tower. I didn't charge him anything. I'm friends with Kodak Black. I released him. I released Lil Wayne.
Mm-hmm. And Kanye is a good friend.
Kanye is a good friend of mine. He hugged me and called me his father. And he got a whole black daddy that's alive. And I'm his dad.
Oh Lord.
I love the blacks. Even though, my dad,
when Trump,
he didn't let black people live in his buildings, but that ain't got nothing to do with me.
He sure didn't. Still having problems. Still giving
Even
problems.
though I did a whole newspaper article, I bought the New York Times whole article, front page, on the 6. What was the black guys that got the one that they exonerated? 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
Never once came out and apologized to them for doing that.
Never.
But I love the blacks. Mm-hmm. Even though I had Omarosa dragged out of the White House kicking and screaming.
These people, I don't understand. I guess
you're right. They may go down. They may go down.
This is an example, because I always wonder when people follow crazy and bad decisions that top leadership. The seed that was planted with Hitler, the seed that was planted with Stalin.
They'll follow me anywhere.
All of those dictators.
Carrie said, "Remember the funeral? Oh yeah, Silk and Diamond. That people keep saying we are.
He called
nothing like them.
He called her the wrong name. He called it the wrong
because we sisters. We Silk and Diamond. I guess we just not. We not house Negroes. That's the difference between us.
Because they supported him.
Well, one died, and Trump. Carrie's right. Trump went to the funeral and called her the other name.
So that's like he really connected with it.
That's like me passing away and he comes to the funeral and he says, "You know what, Kim? I've always loved Lenore."
And I'm smiling like,
"You a liar. You ain't always loved Lenore, because I'm Lenore, you big dummy." But they were so happy to have him there.
Yeah.
He loves the blacks.
Yeah.
Now, I never did say I thought that Trump was racist. Mm-hmm. I'm being honest. I never thought. I'm not one of the black people who believe that Trump is a racist. Mm-hmm. So y'all not going to get me to go that far.
Okay.
But I believe that he loves nobody. Not even his wife.
He loves people
his kids.
that loves him.
He loves people and he loves money. He's green. He's not black, white, anything.
A narcissist will accept anybody
if you got some money
supports him.
Exactly. So I never thought I always said that. Prejudice, yes. I never thought he was racist.
Oh, okay.
I always thought he was prejudiced because we all prejudiced on something.
Yeah, that's true.
But that don't mean we racist. We don't hold something against somebody because of that.
Hold them back for something.
Right. Okay. But y'all can listen to me and tell I'm prejudiced. You can listen to all of us. I make comments all the time about white people and black people.
Or when you start speaking
and fat people and skinny people.
When you start speaking another language.
Or, one lady on the comments said, "I'm from Alabama and I don't talk like that."
You's a lie. You do talk like that.
She said, "That's old hillbilly." Not all of us from Alabama are old hillbilly.
My grandmother's cousin would get mad with my sister.
Right. I'm doing the hillbilly white person.
She said, "We're not like we don't talk.
We don't all talk like hillbillies. That's like we on some old back country wood. I don't talk like I'm some old back country wood white person
with one tooth in the mouth."
Right. All right, let me hear what y'all saying. Okay. Catilia says, "Hi, ladies and mama." Emerald says, "Hey, ladies. It's hot as ghost peppers here in the Great Northwest." Ooh. It's hot here to me too, but Lenore thought it was okay.
Not. It was 70s.
Emerald says it's okay. I'm melting every time I go outside. I don't like it either. We are not used to anything over 80 here. MC says she's about to drop all type of hammers down. Emerald says, the district attorney. Emerald says he's Orange Thug. That's right.
That's it. That's
Orange Thug. Well, some people call him Old Thug.
Old Thug.
Like Young Thug.
Old Orange.
Wendy saying hey to everybody. Hey. Everybody saying hey to everybody. Wendy B says, Wendy, there's no way he's going to beat every charge would against him. No way. Not under them RICO. That RICO is horrible. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. RICO, he influenced them. He led them. That's all that she need to prove. Mm-hmm. And that they doing it on his behalf. Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm-hmm. And the Godfather could say, "I didn't tell them to do that. It don't matter. They did it." on your behalf.
With the control that they have in leadership, they know nobody just went all willy-nilly on their own.
Wendy says, gangster all the way. Emerald says, if not Rikers, at least fingerprinted and photographed. That's what everybody's wondering. Because this is different. Is he going to be fingerprinted and photographed because he's coming to Fulton? It's not like the federal. This is local. And the camera is in the courtroom. This is O.J. Simpson 2023, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
O.J. Simpson 2023.
His people.
Everybody's going to be watching this trial.
Making sure it's fair. Everybody's saying the right things. You didn't say that. That was wrong. You shouldn't have said that.
Wait a minute. Does that mean he has to stay in Georgia?
For the trial?
Yeah. No, he don't have to be there when the other people are in front of the camera. I don't believe. I think he needs to be, well, I don't know. What y'all think? Because Young Thug has to be there. He's the ringleader. He has to be there. At every case. Even the ones where they trying the little young guys on the side. Young Thug is there.
Because, well, I don't know in this situation because he is the leader. Wow. It's like the Godfather has to sit in the courtroom with all of the people that's under him.
So he won't be able to have his, that's why he said, that's why he's mad. Because he can't have all of these rallies and stuff. They want to lock him up in a court battle so he can't run.
That's shutting him down.
And he don't like that. He's saying this is the final one, he said. That's what he said. He said, this is the final one, guys. He put out a statement. This is the final one. This is the one they wanted.
Why does he need
This is the one that forces me to sit in a courtroom with a TV pointing at me while y'all talk.
Why does that matter to him if he feels he's winning?
Because if he's not out at these rallies, he can't get all these people all wild up.
Right. But he can still tweet after the thing because they don't do a court case.
Not if they shut him down and say he can't say nothing about the case.
I don't know. That's going to be a hard one. They would have to shut down his account.
Wow.
Because after when he leaves that courtroom, he can't tweet anything about what's been... Well, we all watching it, so it's not like he's tweeting something we don't know.
Carrie says his grandfather is KKK and his father is public record. Oh, yeah. We know about his history. We went on a cruise to Alaska, and one of the places that we went to was a town that his father had bought a lot of things and had a lot of influence. Did y'all not know that that's the same town that Sarah Palin came from? Mm-hmm. That's her connection. So when we went, they gave us, you know how you go on those little tours? They gave us a tour of the town and told us all about his grandfather and his father and about how they used to sell horse meat, remember? Mm-hmm. And told the people that it was real meat. They've been hustlers since the beginning of time.
They changed their name.
His
father's name is not Trump.
Grandfather or
Grandfather's name is something else.
It's something else.
TR or something.
Yeah. And it was something with him with women too, or married.
A brothel or something.
He had a brothel. His history is...
He has a shady
background.
Yeah.
He a hustler. He comes from hustling blood.
And like his cousin said, that one lady that's been talking, she said that his dad never was affectionate, like how he is with his kids.
He wasn't.
And that's what he's missing. He wants that.
Yeah.
So... and then
he don't like his son.
Narcissist
He's
behavior.
in love with his daughter.
Yeah.
But other than that, he don't care about nobody else.
Like his relationship with his dad.
He's like his dad.
But y'all can do the research. His name wasn't Trump.
It was something else.
His dad's
and
name.
His connection with Alaska.
Right.
Wendy says gangster all the way. Emerald says if not Rikers, at least fingerprint. Okay, photograph. William Hamilton. Oh, William's here again. Hey, William.
Hey.
He says hello, beautiful ladies. Wendy says, yes, Giuliani did that. Bobby Kennedy started it. That's right. Giuliani perfected it. Mm-hmm. Bobby Kennedy started Rico. Giuliani in New York perfected it. And now he's being tried under something that he perfected.
Mm-hmm. Coming back to bite you in the butt.
Wendy M says, I actually made it sort of on time this time. Hey, Wendy M. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Wendy says that's not racist. That's the truth. When I said I was racist, Wendy says I believe he goes to jail. He'll cry on camera.
Because he has to be a martyr.
Yeah.
He has to.
I don't believe he's going to go to jail, though. I believe he'll...
House arrest or something.
No, I believe he'll escape before the end. He has enough money. He's a billionaire. Well, supposedly a billionaire. He'll go to another country he'll go to a country that he's probably already has ties with, that we can't go there and get him. I believe that. Trump won't go to jail,
He could go to Russia.
He could go to Russia. He won't go to jail, y'all. He won't. And I think he already has it in place, too. Whatever it is, it's in place already. It's in place. William says, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Wendy says, them sisters ain't playing with him. MC says, y'all mom knows everything going on. Put her on as the third co-host. All right. If she like to hear that, boy, to put her on as the third co-host.
I told Kim she may be in our, show.
What show?
Members only.
Oh, yeah. We might do a members only show and then put her in there.
And hearing mom's update on things.
William says he will use all those campaign money towards his lawyer. He's doing it already. That's how you go down fast and on fire. They need that mouthpiece. 45 has 10 days to turn himself in, Georgia. Trump, that is. They had the cash up front. MC says that's not all of them. Y'all silly, laughing. Rosebud, hey Rosebud, I haven't seen you in a while. Why is he even running for president? We all trying to figure that out.
Because he can.
Wendy says, do you think it'll be televised? Yes. They already said yes.
Because it's the city, the state.
Yeah. And the cameras are already in the courtroom, they said. And what's her name? Fannie. She big on cameras being in the courtroom. You see with the Young Thug thing. MC says OJ had his high-speed chase the day I was born, so my birth was heavily overshadowed. I wonder, do you think he'll leave before the trial?
We can't. We don't.
Yeah, what if he hightails it out of here next week?
We don't know what this man is capable of.
He has a plane. He could leave now.
Because if you think about
it. If he thinks the walls is closing in on him.
Think about it this way, too. Since he stepped in the whole national world of being in politics, he has stirred up a lot of people thinking, like Whoopi has made this comment many times on The View. She said, if this man can find loopholes around things, you'd think, wouldn't our government start sitting down saying, you know what? We let that slide. We need to put a law in place. You know what? We don't have a law in place about a man running for president can still be arrested. You know what? We don't have nothing in place where a man doesn't have to, he can file bankruptcy and not pay federal taxes.
Yeah.
You know what? This man... Who's to say that all of this is happening for a reason?
Yeah.
Because America has been slacked. America has had issues with racism.
So God is allowing
God may be saying, y'all need to wake up.
Yeah.
Because y'all got laws in place that should not be. You got laws that need to be. You got people stirring up the pot. My people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray. Church. This man is causing chaos, and DeSantis and all the other people, and we just sitting there like church folks going, I wonder what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to leave town. Come on.
Facebook, Gail says, hi, ladies.
Hey. Oh, Facebook people?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So I don't know.
So things that make you go,
Where am I at? Oh, Wendy says his grandfather was a pimp. We said that in Alaska.
Yes.
He had a brothel house.
Yes.
There's no way he's going to beat everything. What would that say about America? That's what we were saying.
We slacking.
Wendy says you should give mom 5 minutes to herself. She laughing.
It'll be a special
Rosebud was saying, let me tell you about my testimony, y'all. You want to hear about that? Lord God, he has smiled on me.
You know, I had some.
Mom, we talking about Trump right now.
Since I had COVID, my voice had gone since I had COVID, but now I can sing again. Let me sing it for you. Let me sing a song for you. Nah, we get Mama loose on that mic, boy. She laughing too.
Rosebud said, hey ladies, hey everybody. She's saying hi to everybody. William says he will have to fire those Secret Service folks first. Well, remember he tried to go from the back of the car and hit one of them and tried to grab the steering wheel.
This man can go as far as he wants to. He's going to push the envelope. He's going to push things to make things happen because it's about him.
Would Secret Service stop him, though, y'all?
What do you mean?
If he gets on the plane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
who would stop him?
Who can stop him? If he do the Secret Service have to be with you? What if he
As
says
a former president?
What if he says, I don't want y'all flying with me right now? I'm getting ready to get on the plane and I'm gonna go by myself. What can they do? Because he's a former president. I don't know.
But this is all new because he's our former commander-in-chief.
Williams says that Marseille won't be able to hide. Wendy says it's time for them to change these laws. You'll value it one day. Tape her. We got her on tape a lot, but we'll get her some more. Y'all right. Mm-hmm. I told her that she could do something. I don't know what she's gonna do, but
she already gives updates with me on our members only show. Maybe
we'll let her do one story. She can come in and say what the story is. Okay. All right. So that's it for them. I'm sick of him. All right. You good?
Yeah.
All right. All right, y'all. We done with comb over. Let's talk about Liz.